Hello everyone, you are welcome to the practical class. So this is where we are going to learn how to use some app or some software on our computer. But for today, I would like us to use mobile app, that is the doc, to type a document, because I believe mobile phone is readily available to every one of us. So let's start. Now, for us to do this work, we're going to download Google Docs. So how can we get that? We need to go to our Play Store for Android phones, and for those that are using iPhone, they need to go to Apple Store. So let me start. So I will click. Now, this is the document we want to download. This one, Docs. So how can we get it to our system? We need to go to Android Play Store. So let me navigate to Play Store so that we can download it. Alright, I'm already on Play Store. So I will click on Play Store to download the app. Now, for now, I will remove my camera so that you can concentrate with what I'm doing. So I've removed my camera. Then I will click on Play Store to download the software. Now, for us to download the software, we need to go to search. It's because I have it on my phone before, that is why it's showing open. So this is what we want to download. So when you click on it, like for example, I need to on my data first to download it. So, and I will, inside search box here, I will type docs. So this particular one is what I want to download, Google Docs. So I will click on it. Now that's the reason why it's showing open, because I've downloaded it. For any app that is not yet downloaded, when you click like this, WhatsApp Business, if I click on it, you see it's showing install here, install. So that's what your own will show you. So let me go back to type docs so that I can open it from here. So I will click on Google Docs. I've clicked. Now I will now open it. Now this is an offline version of the Google Docs. You know, we have the online version as part of the G Suite, but we're going to use the offline version. So I can off my data now to continue. Alright, now for me to see where I can type, I need to open this. So I will click open. Now it's coming up. Now after that, I will navigate to where you are saying plus, this one, and I will click the plus for me to open a new document. So I've clicked. Then I will now click the pen button beside new documents to open a new document. Now it's loading. Alright, now it's complete. Now, as you can see on the screen, we have some buttons, like all these buttons. There are some buttons that we can use, like this one. This particular button is undo. That is, if you make any mistake, you can use it to bring it back. And this one is redo. And this one, maybe by the time we are using it, you will get used to the buttons. And under here we have the bold, the italics, the underline, and by the time we are using it, you will familiarize yourself with it. So what are we typing today? I would like us to type our experience of online classes. So let me type my experience of online classes. All right, now let's type my experience of online classes was very interesting and exciting because it was my first, let me use first, my first online class using the Zoom app. Alright, so let me move my arrow to this side so that it will not block us. Using the Zoom app, we had online class due to the novel coronavirus. Full stop. My first online class was ICT. Let me type it in small letter first. We will edit it. Full stop. I had such an exciting class. That I cannot express in my words. Alright, let me use full stop for that, please. I could see every one of my friends full stop. Our teacher taught us the computer programming. Taught us the computer programming, which was an interesting topic. We all answered his questions quickly and began to chat with each other. At the end of the online class. A naughty boy started singing. All of us were rolling with laughter. Stop. I can't forget that day. All right, so as you can see, I've completed what I am typing. So now, after typing any document, you need to edit the document so that it will look beautiful. So now to edit, what I will do is that I will first underline this first part of my essay or what I typed. Now I will now go to underline this particular button here, this one. So I will now click on it. You see it has been underlined. Now another thing I can do is that I don't like the second line to be close or too close to the first one. So I will click here, then I will click this button on my screen so that it can take it down a little. So I've clicked, you see. Now if I read my essay, I want to check if there is any error there so that I can edit that. So what will I do to do that? So what I will do is, I have my experience of online classes was very interesting and exciting because it was my first online class using the Zoom app. We had online class due to the novel coronavirus. My first online class was ICT. This ICT is in small letter, so I want to change it to capital letter. I can click here and delete what was there. So I will click type, and type, then put my full stop back. You see. All right, now the next thing I will do is that, let me continue reading. I had such an exciting class that I cannot express in my words. I could see every one of my friends. Our teacher taught us the computer programming, which was an interesting topic. We all answered his questions quickly and began to chat with each other. At the end of the online class, a naughty boy started singing. Now, I don't want to use that word naughty, so I will say at the end of the, okay, there's an error here. All right, at the end of the online class, a boy or one of our classmates started singing, or one of my classmates, anyone, or let me put a boy started singing. All of us were rolling with laughter. I can't forget that day. All right, now after typing, there's another thing I would like to do. This first place, that is my experience of online classes, I would like to bold it. So I will now navigate to this B to make it bold. So if I click on it, you see it is in bold form. All right, now I can still apply some other things to it. All right, like for example, now let me show you something. Like for example, let's say I don't want bold again. I can click this undo. It will remove my bold. Let me click this button. You see is not in bold form again. But if I click on this, it will bring it back. So let me click, you see, so it has returned it to the normal position. Now let me see what I can do on this particular button with A. So if I click on it, you see, so I can change the text color. Alright, let me pick one color, you see, but I don't like that color. It's like the black one I have before is more better. Alright, let me see, what of blue? Wow, blue is okay. So then I can go back, you see, now, so if I click here, my first sentence is in blue color. Alright, let me still see what I can do with it. Alright, this particular one is my margin. So if I want margin, I will highlight everything here, go down. So I've highlighted it. Now I will now come to this button where my arrow is. I will click, and it's asking me what type of, if I want maybe the left, the middle, the right, or the automatic one. So any of the alignment I want, I can click on it. So let me click this so that you can see. You see, this one is perfect because it will adjust everything to fit the place. Alright, so let me click. So you can do the same. It's very simple. Alright, now let me go up a little so that I can see what I can do here on this particular button. So what I will do is I will click here and see, you see, these are other things that are here. You can check to know the one that is okay for you. Like the font style I'm using, this is the font. The font style I'm using is Arial. You can change it after highlighting what you want. Okay, for example, let me test. For example, let me click this. Okay, let's use this one. If I highlight, then move to this place, click, I will click the A. Now, as you can see, I can click on this and I can increase it. Okay, let me start from the size. So if I need size, let me scroll up a little bit. If I need size, I will just click on this button to increase, while this one to decrease. So let me increase so that it will be bigger than other text. So what I will do is that I will click, you see, let me add, okay, it's too big, so I will come to this particular one and reduce. You see, 13 is okay for me. So, and the text color, you can also change your color, the color of your text here. Like for example, let's say I highlight it, I will just pick the color. So let's change the color by clicking on text color, this one. So I will click. Then if I don't need blue again, let me see, pink, is it okay, or brown? So whichever one that you like, if it's okay, you click on this place again. So there are a lot of things that you can do with this, which I would like you to do. So I will send your work so that you can do your own, and I believe you enjoy the class. So now let's think about computational thinking. Now the knowledge you acquire in this topic or in our practical class can be applied in other subjects. Like for example, when your teacher sends you an assignment, you can use the knowledge to type it and send it back to the teacher. So that is why it is good for us to learn this. So there are a lot of things. You can click on any of the buttons to see the effects. So now, for me to save the work, I will go to this button here to save, because if not, all my work will be a wasted effort. So I will click, then it has been saved. Now I can go back out of it. So I'm out. Now this is my document. Now I want that document to carry a name so that whenever I come to the work, I can remember it. So if you look at this place, I have 3 buttons. So I will click on the button here, Then I will now navigate to rename. So once I click rename, it will give me option to rename my work. So since the first thing I type is my experience of online classes, so I will like that. So I will just type my experience of online classes. Alright, good. Then after that, I will now click rename to rename my work. Alright, now just wait a little bit. You see, it's now with the name that I used to save it. So thank you. I would like you to also type and send your work to me via WhatsApp. Thank you for watching and listening.